Greetings to the 12 tribes of the children of Israel scattered abroad. In the name of Jehovah our Creator and Jesus Christ of Nazareth our King, I am Lily of the Valley. Today's topic is piracy, no laws, no order, anything goes. Time we're living in. Remember, the Most High said as it was in the days of Noah, Sodom, and Lot, that's what it's going to look like at the time of the end. So the situation is getting worse in the Americas, in the world, because the lawless ones are at it again. There's no rules, there's no regulation. They don't follow Bible laws, international law, UN law, local law, tribal law, aborigine law, kingdom law, any kind of law, civil law, common law. They make up things as they go, as that's how Satan works. He's the lawless one. So State Department warns U.S. citizens to leave Venezuela now as militias hunt United States citizens. They kidnap the Venezuelan, now the citizens of the United States are being kidnapped. So it says that right there. Read it. Notice most of these international conglomerate criminals, they just rape the countries and the people, and they're always worse off and they get richer. So it's better to just even live poor than even to say you're rich or you're first world. Because if this is first world, it's better to just be poor and y'all defend your own countries, your own nations. You'll become holy and righteous, because you can't fight devils with unrighteousness. You got to fight them with the scriptures and holiness. And everybody just armed and trained, and you become your own military. They're using all kind of weapons that nobody knows what they tested out in Venezuela. Does the Caribbean know what they just did to Venezuela? Does the international UN know? So who are these people working with? Are they even regular people from the earth? Or are they hybrids from the Nephilims? Do you know who these people are? Notice most of them don't have real families, real degrees, real children, or they're fake families. They got a whole bunch of surgeries. They don't have anything to lose, and you don't know who they sell their souls to. So the West started seizing ships. Now the East is seizing ships. The North, the South, everybody has seized ships. I remember how destabilizing the piracy was in the Caribbean, in the Gibraltar, in the East. So it's back again. Pause the video and read it, because these things are heavily censored. Revelation 18:13, and it says, "And the merchants of the earth shall weep and mourn over her, for no man buyeth their merchandise any more. The merchandise of gold and silver and precious stones and of pearls and fine linen and purple and silk and scarlet, and all thine wood and all manners of vessels of ivory, and all manner vessels of precious wood and of brass and iron, marble, cinnamon and odors and ointments, and frankincense, and wine, and oil, and fine flour, and wheat, and beasts, and sheep, and horses, and chariots, and slaves, and the souls of men. And the fruits that thy soul lusted after are departed from thee, and all things which were dainty and goodly are departed from thee, and thou shalt find them no more at all. The merchants of these things, which were made rich by her, shall stand afar off, for fear of her torment, weeping and wailing, and saying, Alas, alas, that great city that was clothed in fine linen, and purple and scarlet, and decked with gold and precious stones and pearls. For in 1 hour so great riches is come to naught, and every shipmaster and all the company in ships and sailors and as many as trade by sea stood afar off. This is Revelation 18. Yeah. You have seen the bullies in the earth, Babylon and Mystery Babylon. They're led by the Greco-Romans that you see bullying everybody worldwide. So read this chapter. And you see number 4 says, And I heard another voice from heaven saying, Come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sins, that ye receive not of her plagues. So yeah, we're going to have to be separatists and individualists and tribalists and Biblists. Yeah, because we can't deal with these Babylonians. For her sins have reached unto heaven, and God hath remembered her iniquities. Reward her even as she has rewarded you, and double unto her double according to her works. In the cup which she hath filled, fill to her double. Yep. So it says, For in 1 hour so great riches is come to naught, and every shipmaster. So you see the shipping war started everywhere. And sailors and as many as trade by sea stood afar off, and cried, when they saw the smoke of her burning, saying, What city is like unto this great city? And they cast dust on their heads, and cried, and weeping and wailing, saying, Alas, alas, that great city wherein were made rich all that had ships in the sea by reason of her costliness. For in 1 hour she is made desolate. Rejoice over her, thou heaven, and ye holy apostles and prophets, for God has avenged you upon you on her. It says, Rejoice over her, thou heaven, and ye holy apostles and prophets, for God hath avenged you on her. And a mighty angel took up a stone like a great millstone, and cast it into the sea, saying, Thus with violence shall that great city Babylon be thrown down, and shall be found no more at all. And the voice of harpers and musicians and of pipers and trumpeters shall be heard no more at all in thee, and no craftsman of whatsoever craft he be shall be found any more in thee. And the sound of a millstone shall be heard no more at all in thee. And the light of a candle shall no more shine at all in thee. And the voice of the bridegroom and of the bride shall be heard no more at all in thee. For thy merchants were the great men of the earth. For by thy sorceries were all nations deceived. And in her was found the blood of the prophets and of the saints and all that were slain upon the earth. So when the Most High said vengeance is his, it's coming. Y'all need to repent now or perish. More warning. Can't say on never hear. Bye.